Hey, it's Fred here, and welcome to the official, different, motivational slash inspirational video. The simple recipe how to motivate yourself anytime to do, have, and be anything you want. A lot of promises to live up to without a whip, electroshock, or drugs. And this is a video where I'm not going to try to pump you up and make you feel motivated for 8 seconds before you gotta watch a new video again. That would be just wrong. So bear with me. This PowerPoint is slow. Okay. Because when I've been feeling lazy and had a tough task in front of me, like write 1,000 pages about animal butts, for instance, I would go straight to YouTube and do a search like motivational video or whatever. And I watched the Al Pacino speech, which is wonderful, and that kid on the football team, and various other videos, which were all great, and they're still good mind food. But they usually just got me pumped up for a minute before I fell out of state, and I was like, maybe watching a new video will do it. Or let's read another success story, another blog post. Really to avoid getting anything going. So this is an evil circle, and I don't want you to be trapped inside of it. And if you're already trapped, don't worry, you're not doomed. You can still change. It's not your fault. Blame the internet for distracting you. This is natural human behavior. We just have to make a shift in our minds. Alright, so what is the better way, really? I'm going to give you two keys, and I want you to use them both. The first one is celebration. And I'm not kidding when I use this keyword. It's actually freaky how effective this is. You can also call it visualization, if you're familiar with that, mind conditioning or brainwashing, or self-indoctrinating if you want to. Act as if you've already made it. Act as if you've already accomplished your goal, and you'll be drawn towards it. This is about conditioning your mind for success. You want to put yourself in alignment, become one with your desired achievement. By doing this, you're really conditioning your subconscious mind, which is like your whole engine and controls 90% of your behavior and thoughts. What will happen? You'll feel like ideas and opportunities rain down from the sky. You'll get inspired to act on them as well, which is key, which is essential. So let's exemplify this. Let's take the word metaphor. Have you ever learned a new word you thought you never heard it before, and then a day goes by and you heard the exact same word again and you just went, oh, what a coincidence. The case is really that you probably have heard the word many times before. But when you condition your brain to recognize that word, you become more aware of that word. And the same thing happens when you visualize your dream already achieved. You'll become aware of opportunities that you never saw before, and much more likely to take them in and grab them. Remember that every accomplishment started inside someone's mind, and that's why we need to condition our minds for success. So allow yourself to feel more and more convinced that your goal is already manifested. Allow yourself to feel the feelings of having, doing, or being what you want as you've already experiencing it. Give yourself thanks for it. That's a very powerful approach. Like, thank you for burning 20 pounds of fat away from my body in only 3 months. Pretend that it's true and hold on to those emotions as much as possible. The more you engage yourself into this game, and the more real it gets, the greater your chances are of succeeding. Period. It also have a huge positive impact on your confidence and the belief, which is essential, as we all know. But how do you brainwash yourself like this? Create a mind conditioning environment. Surround yourself with inspirational in physical format. Blah, la, la, la. Here are some explosively effective ways you can do this and become a magnet to your goal. You can take the $1,000,000 bill. I don't have a picture, I'm sorry about that. I actually printed out a $1,000,000 bill and put it in my wallet, but please don't tell anyone because that would be awkward. So now I'm walking around feeling rich and obnoxious. So if you want to feel obnoxious too, then you want to do the same. And when we walk around feeling rich inside, it really works. Why? Because it gets real to us. Wealth is not some unknown and scary place anymore. It's in fact a very natural place to go. In fact, Jim Carrey wrote himself a $10 million check a couple of years before his career took off. So it works for someone. It works. It worked very well for him, but it will work for everyone. So if you want to be a professional actor or just a quote unquote star in some way, create a Walk of Fame star with your name on it. Very easy to do. Just do a search on some keywords. Just make something up and you will find it. If you're into education or academics, you want to be successful academic guy or girl, put up a self-created diploma filled with A's. Make mind movies in Windows Movie Maker with photos and fancy music. Very easy to do. Watch it in morning and before bedtime. Walk around with stacks of fake cash in your pocket if you want to become wealthy. I know it sounds hokey and new age, but if you want to be the 1% of the population who quote unquote gets it, you have to be willing to do crazy stuff like this that the other guys think is too ridiculous to even think about. Dress, walk, and talk like you're living your dream. Go out and get in touch with your desired experience. Go to events where you can meet like-minded people who master your field. I can't stress enough how vital this is. You can test your dream car. I don't think there's a better way of getting emotionally involved with the life you want to live or the things you want to get. And you can also throw up, but don't puke. Throw up posters, photos, quotes, etc. on the wall. Affirmations are statements that you repeat over and over again. Like, I'm cool, I'm cool, I'm cool, and many times in a row, and after a while you're starting to actually believe you're cool and increase your confidence. However, what I found more effective is to ask yourself questions instead. I learned this from a guy named Noah St. James, because your brain absolutely loves questions, and it's aching to answer them, in fact. Studies have shown that the brain is more likely to operate on questions, not so much on suggestions. Why is it so easy for me to make the university football team within 60 days? That's a sample question. Why is it so fun for me to work out 5 times a week? It'll be fun for you to work out 5 times a week if you're asking yourself that question a lot. And try to find reason, because we operate on reasons. You want to have reasons. That's the key behind all motivation. You want to have reasons to do things. Self-hypnosis meditation. I can't tell you how effective this is. It's relaxing too, by the way. It's no stress. You don't have to work anything. You can actually sleep if you want to. And it's almost impossible to not change. I'll explain more on this on the inside. I'll tell you about the inside later. I think you're starting to get this. Do everything you can to experience your discernment as true. Play and have fun building your own scene, your own environment, and eventually it'll become your reality. Create an atmosphere of your vision, and amazing things will start happening. Why? Because of this atmosphere will create pictures in your subconscious mind and affect it, which controls 90% of your behavior all day long. And you'll stay in that character that attracts your desired life. Alright, leverage. Should never happens, Tony Robbins says. Make it a must. Tony Robbins is the most well-known peak performance coach in the world. Burn the bridges behind you is another metaphor. So it's basically saying to yourself, do this or else you're host, and you'll do it. I would never, brush my teeth if it wasn't for all the pain I would prevent, the dentist and having a bad breath and so on, lose all my friends. And in the school days, I never delivered an assignment or a test in the school days until the last minute before the deadline. Why? Because it wasn't a must for me until I realized that I had to speed up, or else I would probably end up on the street trying to sell free magazines. That was my belief, in fact. So let's say that Mr. X have to lose 50 pounds in a healthy way within 3 months. or else the world will go down and we will all burn in hell. So my guess is that Mr. X will start moving more and eating less. Now here are some ways you can build leverage. Tell a friend that you're going to give him or her $100 if you can't approve the accomplishment of today's goals. Call a friend, tell him or her, if I don't send you chapter 1 of my assignment about how to cheat in school before 10 p.m., I'll give you $100 or whatever is a painful price for you to pay. Tell your friends, I'll get 20 pounds of muscle within 20 weeks or else I'll run half naked through the city. Well, actually, that would be fun. That would be not painful. It should be really painful for you. Write a Facebook status. I'll reach insert goal here within time or else insert punishment. That's the formula. Social pressure works really well. Set up a blog where people can follow your 30-day challenge. And if you don't make it, you can post a picture of your behind or something. I'm just playing around here, and I think you're starting to get this too. Register for a contest. It might be a fitness competition, sports events, or music contest to get you going, keep you motivated, keep you on track. Take the first step. You don't need to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. This is a quote taken from Martin Luther King Jr.'s mouth. Take that small step, my friend. It's like taking that little single step to get on the escalator, and then the escalator will bring you to the top automatically. When you put leverage on yourself, you don't second guess and should I take action or not? Is this the right time? What will they think of me? I want to watch Season Station, you know? You just go out there and do it. You have to do it, and then it just happens automatically. The vacuum effect. Procrastinations and boredom will not touch you with enough leverage. So the conclusion is celebration, acting as if it's true, mind conditioning, and leverage, make it a must, will get you where you want to go. Period. Enough said. Amen. Because then you have those two poles, inspiration that will drag you, and desperation that'll push you. Take this to heart, implement some of these tricks, leave comments about your experience to inspire our community, or ask about stuff and I'll do what I can to answer them. Favorite the video so you can go back, like the video, or if you thought it sucked, then do whatever you want to do. I'm going to write a transcript of this video. And you get a lot more lessons like this if you go to fredligard.com, which by the way is the capital of the internet. I'm just saying. Where all the fun is. Imagine a party where there's light everywhere, speakers bigger than your house, Eminem is there doing his thing, Justin Bieber, you can only drink soda, but you're still having a blast. Lady Gaga wearing dresses made of flowers, cornflakes, and gum and all that stuff. Charlie Sheen doing stand-up. Mark Zuckerberg is revealing how to see your friends who are visiting your profile, which is like the biggest secret today. Bill Gates giving away money everywhere. Obama and Bin Laden, he's not dead by the way. Discussing sports, really interesting. Ashton Kutcher is there. Oprah buying drinks to everyone. David Letterman's telling jokes. Jay-Z, everyone's there. Well, they could have been there if I just invited them. Maybe they'll show up sometimes. I don't know. If they apply and I approve. There's only one way to find out. FredLigard with 2A's.com. I'll share a link below so you can see how I look and how strange I am. And my underground VIP newsletter where I'll share tons of simple to understand ideas on how to do anything you want in life. Thanks for watching, people. I hope I'll see you on the inside.